Hi everyone, it's me, and because I can't not record these multiple times, I had to start this recording over again, just like my first one, because I realized that I was recording the audio of the game two times. Like I had it in OBS doubled, and it was really loud. It wasn't awful, but it was louder than I wanted. So I'm starting over. Uh, you'll notice that I'm in a different place than when I ended in the last video. Because when I ended the last video, I just closed the game. I didn't save it. So I had to reload the game and redo my progress, which honestly took like 5 minutes or less. Because once you know what to do, just clicking on stuff and clicking through the FMVs takes no time. So it was like really funny how little time it took. Another thing I wanted to touch on is last video I talked about how Gabriel as a character seems a little less lecherous in this game, and I was like talking about was it Dean Erickson, his portrayal versus Tim Curry's? There's actually a reason for that in the first game. He changes from the start of the first game to the end of the first game. He experiences character growth. And if you have played the first game or watched a playthrough of the first game, you already knew that. But again, I never played the first game, and I just finished John Wolfe's playthrough. He just finished playing the game like today, or he finished putting up his playthrough today. But you learn that when he becomes a Schottenjäger, he has to change. He has to grow as a person, and part of that is being less of a creep. So he's just sort of a better person in general by the time he gets to this part of his life. Oh yeah, I didn't know that, and now I know that. So that's interesting. I mean, hooray character arc, and hooray for him not being a creep. So I think that's everything. Let's play the game. Let's go. We have to talk to the. We're going to go talk to Herr Dr. Klingman at the zoo. It just quit. I'm not sure why. So it's a good reminder to save my game often, as Roberta Williams would want me to. Anyway, my first take of this. Let's talk about lip gloss. You'll see. These two dudes' lips are the exact same color as the rest of their face in this
Come and
scene.
see.
And I wish they'd put a little extra makeup on them.
Kann ich Ihnen helfen?
Yeah.
I'm afraid my German isn't very good. My name's Gabriel Knight. I'm an American novelist.
What can I do for you, Mr. Knight?
I'm researching a new book, and I hear you're the expert in these parts. Could you spare a moment?
So I also moved my camera. So when I look
Please,
it
sit
up at
down.
OBS,
Thank you.
I'm no longer looking off camera somewhere.
Could I ask you some questions?
Yes.
Thanks. You don't mind if I record this, do you?
That's fine.
So in my last Beast Within video and in my Ultima 7 video, I was complaining about how I had run out of USB ports and I couldn't plug in my big mic. And it is true that I have run out of USB ports, but I never unplugged my big mic. It's been plugged in this entire time. It does sound a little tinny because I have a noise suppression filter on it because my gaming PC fans are very loud. And I don't want to go into the BIOS and turn them down. So, my apologies for the mic sounding a little tinny. but it's better than, I think, than the mic that goes with this headset. So let's talk to Hair Dr. Klingman.
So, you're in charge of the zoo's mammal divisions.
Yes.
What kind of training do you need for that, Doc?
I realize you Americans hate titles, but people refer to me as Herr Dr. Klingman here. Herr Doctor will also do.
Sorry.
I have a doctorate from Heidelberg University. My field is animal behaviorist.
Fascinating. I see you're particularly interested in wolves.
Yes, I'm quite well known for my wolf research.
You must have been horrified when 2 of your wolves escaped then.
Yes, it has been very unsettling.
What kind of wolf research do you do, Herr Doctor?
I study wolf society here and in the wild.
Any insights?
Only that there is a purity to nature which human society lacks.
Meaning?
Life, reproduction, death. In nature there's a purpose to it, even if that purpose isn't pretty. We humans have forgotten our purpose.
We have.
Yes. Does a male lion say to the female, "I'm sorry, but I'm afraid to make a commitment"? Does a female wolf run off and leave her offspring to the male because she wants to mate with another wolf? Do hyenas need psychotherapy because they are guilty about their thieving nature?
You have a point.
Which I'm afraid I have overstated.
Not at all. Do your fellow scientists share your views?
Not often, no. Fortunately, I have found others who do.
I'm not trying to be like, humans are the most important animal here. But my BA's in cultural anthropology. And we have something as humans that sets us apart from like hyenas and lions and wolves, and it's the nature of our brain. I mean, we don't I'm not a neurologist. I'm not a neuroscientist. No, I don't know how the brain works. Hell, I'm not even an anthropologist. I just have a 20-year-old degree in it that I haven't touched. But I think we can all agree that the way our brains have evolved and our ability to think sets us apart. The way we think sets us apart from other animals. The way we emote, the way we have memories. I don't want to say it's more advanced because I think that's sort of a human-centric way of putting it, but it certainly is much different. In depth, maybe. So it's kind of like, this is really like this guy that purports to be like a animal behavior specialist. And I feel like that's something like someone who specializes in this area would understand. So to me, he sounds like an incel. Right? Like he sounds like a creep.
I was speaking with one of your boys out front. Greg, was it?
Greg.
No, there's no Greg on staff here. Do you mean Thomas?
Thomas, right. Anyway, he's the one that said to talk to you. Because I was wondering if there was any way I could get a closer look at one of the wolves for research.
I'm afraid this is not possible. We don't show our wolves to anyone. We must protect what privacy the creatures have.
Really? Well, gosh. Guess that's that.
Did you see that thing about that orangutan putting medicine on its wound on his face? That's the first time we've ever observed animals other than humans applying medicine to themselves in such a way. Like we've observed primates ingesting medicine, or we've witnessed medicinal plants in their leavings before. But like researchers watched this orangutan like apply a process and apply these medicinal anti-inflammatory herbs to his face, and that's just really cool. It had nothing to do with this conversation, but I was just thinking about cultural anthropology, and look it up. It's really cool.
Do you mind if we talk briefly about the missing wolves?
Is this relevant to your book?
Oh, yeah. You see, wolves are major characters in my new novel, and this case is quite unusual, isn't it?
I suppose it is. Very well. Actually, I know very little about the case, but I will tell you what I can.
Appreciate it. How long have the wolves been missing?
It's been about 2 months.
Jeez.
No.
That's a while, isn't it? Strange the police haven't seen hide nor hair of them, so to speak.
Believe me, your sentiment is shared by the German public.
They always leave off on these like long, awkward pauses with Gabriel. It's weird.
Do you
Awkward.
think the zoo wolves are responsible for the mutilation killings?
That is yet to be proven.
Because I've been wondering, what else could it be? Wild wolves, maybe?
Unfortunately, there are very few wild wolves left in Germany. Most were killed off by hunters decades ago.
Most.
A few remain in the Alps. But so close to a city like Munich, it's highly unlikely.
Any other suggestions?
I'm afraid I'm as confused as anyone, Mr. Knight.
What I don't see is why wolves, if the killers are wolves, why wolves would attack humans.
Wolves are predators. Most carnivores are potential man-eaters given hunger enough and opportunity.
But weren't the zoo wolves raised among humans?
Yes. And therefore, they are not afraid of us.
I suppose.
How many times has a wolf killed a human? Like, I want to know the numbers on that. I mean, it happens. But it seems like the numbers are way overblown.
How does a wolf choose its victims?
Have you ever heard of the language of death?
No.
You may have heard that wolves often choose the young, the old, or the sick as prey. Until recently, many thought this was some sort of natural selection going on, survival of the fittest. But now some of us are finding it is much more complicated than that. We have observed, for example, wolves surround a sick moose cow. The creature was helpless, yet she stood up and glared back at her would-be killers. The wolves dispersed. Or a healthy bull who ran off alone when he sensed wolves, making himself an easy target for no apparent reason. Researchers now believe that there's a kind of primal language going on. I am death, the wolf says. Are you ready to go?
This is all bullshit.
And the victim, by its actions, says, yes, I am ready, or no, you will not take me now.
What if their prey doesn't know the language of death?
This is a big problem, particularly for the wolves. When wolves come across domesticated animals who do not know how to play the game, they're confused. They start slaughtering, and they have no sense for when to stop. That is why farmers have hunted wolves to extinction in most parts of the world.
They don't stop because cattle are just easy to
It
kill.
certainly gives me something to think about.
Elk, just in a pen, are easy to kill. Like, they're just sitting ducks, right? It has nothing to do with some weird idea about, the language of death. It's just how easy. It's easy for me to open up a can of Chef Boyardee spaghetti and make that. It's a lot harder for me to raise a chicken, slaughter it, and cook it, pluck it, cook it. I'm, I'm gonna, I'm gonna choose the easier option, even though it's worse for me. And I'm gonna put a slice of American cheese on it when I put it in the microwave because I'm a terrible person. I think that's
Can't think
it.
of what else to ask him.
Let's get out of here. This guy's weird and I don't like
Their
him.
doctor's coat.
I don't see anything in the bookcase but German textbooks.
Looks like office equipment back.
All right.
Thank you for your time, Doctor.
Not at all.
So he had a tape recorder. Okay, I remembered now. You can use the tape recorder to splice together voices. Save. Do. So let's see this. We got. Okay, let's try here. Oh, okay. This is nice. Thomas, show our wolves to Mr. Knight.
I don't think that's what I need.
Herr Dr. Klingman here.
I like that part.
Okay.
I don't want to erase it.
Oh, I broke a nail somehow. Hold on. Just chipped it doing who knows what. Okay. Now, maybe we can do this. Show our wolves.
I like that part. I don't want to erase it.
Okay. Oh, wait. To Mr. Knight.
Thomas, Herr Dr. Klingman here. Show our wolves to Mr. Knight.
Okay. So now I should be able to take this.
I was hoping.
I don't know what I'm going to do with these wolves when I get up close to them. I'm going to wince every time I load into the zoo because those monkeys are so loud for me. So how do I get this dude to show
I'd
up?
really like to get a closer look at one of those wolves.
I know you would, baby.
That must be the entrance to the wolf habitat.
But where is he? How do I summon him? Last time I managed to get him to show up by interacting with the environment. Oh. What am I taking? What is it? Yeah, he doesn't even know.
Klingman's back there.
You were so loud just now. Like, how did he not hear you? Yeah, good job.
I don't see anything in the bookcase but German textbooks.
Okay. I don't know what I got. Well, I guess I can look at it. Oh, I also moved my camera so you can see the really important magnifying glass. My brain doesn't work. I don't. It's part of my ADHD. But I have a lot of migraines, and it just like grinds my brain to a halt. I forget words. I transpose words. It's definitely why I'm a desk attorney. Why I write memos, office action responses. I do everything written. I absolutely. You'll never find me in a courtroom in front of a judge doing oral arguments ever. Never. So let's see. What did we get? The Jagdschein from Stephen Klingman to
It looks like a receipt.
yeah, but to what? 1919 Josef Strasse. Huh. I don't know how to get this guy to appear.
Zoo administration.
Oh, he learned a word. Yeah, I don't know how to get
I'd
Thomas
really
to
like to
appear.
get a closer look.
I might have to look it up. But for now, let's go to Marine Plots. There was an address on here, wasn't there? Oh, but it wasn't Marine Plots. What are we doing? What is... Oh, God. Thank... Oh, don't need to watch a movie. Get out of here. There we go. Is this his home address? This must be his home address, and it must be Jagdschein. I don't know what Jagdschein is. I can look it up. I could have looked it up in 1992 too, because I had a German dictionary, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna lose a little light here, because I actually have a light. My phone is giving me a little warm light. It's a hunting license. Okay. Yeah, Jaeger being hunter. Um. So I don't think there's anything to do here because this hunting license isn't gonna give us anything new to do on marine plots.
Germans. Always in a hurry.
Is he though? He doesn't look like he's in a hurry. It looks like that's a pretty casual stroll. I don't think there's anything more I can do at the university. I think the police officer is gonna shut me down. Oh, I can do something more at the university. Okay. Maybe I can talk to my attorney more? I said I can do something more at your marine plots.
Ah, hello, Mr. Knight.
Was ist los? Let's see, what do we got? Do you want to see this?
I don't think I need Michael to...
Yeah, I don't know what Michael has to see here. It says I have something to do for Michael, but I literally don't know what. So, I mean, I could talk. Can I just talk to him?
I don't think...
Yeah, that's great.
I need to show him what I've got.
I don't. Okay, so whatever it is I
thanks.
can do with Michael, I don't have the item yet. It says I can do something at marine plots. There's some store windows you can... I need meat. I need to buy some meat to lure the wolves closer to me. That's what I need to do.
I don't think she speaks much English. Blood, sausage, head cheese, pork in it. I don't think she's.
That's great. I want to buy some.
I'm not much in the mood for.
I guess that's not what I do. How do I get rid of this? Okay.
Hackfleisch. Weisswurst. Blood, sausage, head cheese. Blood. I don't think she speaks.
Okay, I guess it's not that. So if we walk up and down Marine Plaza, it's just a bunch of stores, like I was saying. And I don't think there's anything to do. It's a clock
Maybe
store.
later. I've got other things on my mind.
Right.
I've already got a watch, thank you.
Go into the cathedral, look at a statue here, get this cutscene. I didn't do that in the first. Who is this guy in the corner? Looks like a Star Wars character. What's up with his head? Looks weird. We love
She
her,
almost
don't we?
seems to be watching me.
I'm not religious at all. I didn't know what to say.
That must be the famous Munich glockenspiel.
Nothing else to do here. Yep.
Lots of Nietzsche and Kant. I don't understand that stuff even when it's in English.
Nietzsche and Kant. I don't think we've heard it yet, but the way he says huge, I love it. It's adorable. I love music we can use without having to pay anyone.
I'd give it a shot, but I don't speak the language.
Nothing to do down here.
Even their trash cans are clean in this city. Just more buildings down this way.
Yeah. I'm just pixel hunting at this point, because that's where I came from. Oh. Is there anything here I can do? I don't have like any coins or anything I can throw in. I feel like I'll have to do something here eventually. Can't give him any money. So not really anything to do on Marine plots. Though I'm still confused about what I have to do. I mean, I know I need to tell Thomas, I need to give Thomas this tape. But it says there's nothing to do in Thalkirchen. Well, I'll go inside the house, see if there's anything new. I don't think so. I'd be surprised.
I already wrote one letter to Gracie. Don't want to give the poor girl a heart attack.
Better look at myself in the mirror, because I'm beautiful. I was thinking about the first game, right? The first game is like really highly acclaimed as like a great adventure game. And I was thinking about like how it handles voodoo. And how it specifically handles voodoo. The full first like 2/3 of the game, it talks.
Who should I call?
The first like actual. Oh, can I use business cards to call people? No. The first third of the game, it talks about voodoo being like a not like evil or harmful practice. To my knowledge, that's true, right? And then, like, the second half of the game really takes, like, this dive into voodoo being this, like, murder, sacrifice, like, ritualistic thing. And it really dives into, like, white people good, black people villains. It's a product of the early 90s, but it made me uncomfortable. So I can't use this to call Gracie. Can't. I'm just trying to think, like, it doesn't. It makes more sense to play tapes over the phone, right? Because if I'm just playing tapes in front of someone, they're like, well, you splice that, duh. So it makes way more sense to play tapes over the phone. Oh, he's actually, you can go, I guess you can go to him to get stuff translated.
What is a jagshine?
Nailed it.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, Jagdschein. It is a permit for killing animals, a sport.
You mean hunting? It's a hunting license?
Yes, hunting license.
What would a zoo official want with a hunting license?
Okay. So that's the only thing. I was hoping he would tell me more about the commissar, but that's it. Okay, thank you, goodbye.
Well,
So the hints are telling me there's something to do there, but I think it doesn't care. It doesn't know that I haven't satisfied a prerequisite. So I really think there's something I need to do here.
I'd really like to get a closer look at one of those wolves.
I know you would, and I don't know how to get this guy to show back up.
Zoo administrator.
Hey, wolves, listen to this tape. I'm gonna be so frustrated when I finally figure it out or I finally look it up, right? I swear to God, I feel like I need to buy meat. How do I get this guy to come back? I'm seriously about to look it up. I'm gonna look it up. Because I feel like I'm just walking back and forth now. I mean, I have been. The East? Within walkthrough. There we go. Oops, clunk. Yeah, because it's been 42 minutes and I've barely done anything. Okay. Okay. There's a walkie-talkie on Herr Dr. Klingman's desk. I didn't realize it existed. And that's what we need to use. So I was on the right track with thinking that I needed to use a phone. But instead of using a phone, we use a walkie-talkie. So again, I did a bad job of pixel hunting. Where's this walkie-talkie? You tell me where the walkie-talkie is. It says it was on his desk. Is it
A
here?
walkie-talkie.
So,
Didn't
okay.
Thomas have one like that?
Okay. So here's the thing that frustrates me. I clicked on his desk and I searched it. Like, he ransacked it. He, like, clicked all through everything, flipped all everything over, and it seemed like he didn't come up with anything useful, right? And then I clicked on his coat, and that's when I found the hunter's license. So I didn't think there was anything left to find on his desk. So I didn't even consider pixel hunting on the desk anymore. I just thought if I clicked on the desk, it would probably just show me the same scene again. No, there's a walkie-talkie for me to click on there. That was silly of me to think. It's going to take me 1,000 years to get through this game, isn't it? Now, why aren't you working? There we go. No, he's just in the other room, right? What's he doing? He's not going to hear this? Must be jamming.
Thomas? Thomas?
Ja, Thomas hier.
Herr Dr. Klingmann hier. Show our wolves to Mr. Knight?
Ja, okay, Herr Doktor.
Sorry, I'm squinting again. Because again, I don't have my glasses on, even though the screen's this close to me.
Mr. Knight? I'm afraid I was just about to leave.
Oh, that's all right. Perhaps another day.
Perhaps. Good luck with your work, Mr. Knight. After you?
Okay.
Oh, hello, Mr. Knight. I have orders to show you one of the wolves.
Really? That would be swell.
Please stay calm and go slow. They don't like strangers.
Still feel like feeding them vice first was a way better idea. Just saying.
This is a special treat I use to make them come to me. They love it. Marguerite, komm hier. Komm mal hier, Mädchen.
They're so pretty.
Marguerite, schau mal, was ich hier habe. Komm mal her.
I'm a wolf weirdo. I love wolves.
Hey, girl. Good girl.
Ach, how strange, she likes you.
I have a way with women. She's wearing a tag.
All the wolves here wear them. Don't do that. Stop that at once.
Sorry.
Oh, I can take that now to the university and have him compare. Did you close the door?
You should not have done that, Mr. Knight.
She seems so tame, just like a dog.
Wolf is not dog, Mr. Knight.
Sorry, really.
Yeah. Well, at least nothing happened. Are you done here now?
Yeah. Thanks. I'll put in a good word for you with Klingman.
Oh, wunderbar.
If that gets back to Klingman, if Tomas is like, why'd you let that weirdo uh see the wolves, then Gabriel's shit is up immediately. Like, but I guess Gabriel doesn't care, right? He doesn't have any need to like foster a relationship with Herr Dr. Klingman, I guess. So, who cares? Not like he's here to make best friends, trying to get to the bottom of this mystery. I guess he could be arrested.
Hello, Mr. Knight.
I don't know German law. Feels like it could get you in trouble, though. For messing with a zoo. At least get you banned from the zoo forever.
Could you look at this hair sample now?
Yeah. This is not the same as the other hair.
It isn't.
How astute.
Very different. Maybe wolf though. Let me see. Yeah.
Get your book out.
Yeah. Aha. Yes. Canis lupus lupus. European wolf.
And the other was definitely not Canis lupus lupus.
No, it was not at all the same. The other was much bigger, more thick.
I see. Thank you.
There's an Aquabat song in there that I'm dying to sing. Okay. So, I don't think we have anything else left to talk to him about, so we can just leave.
I have to.
Bye. Okay. So what's left in marine plots that we have to do? Talk to the attorney? Like, seriously, what's left here?
I don't have anything else to.
Okay, so it's not talking to him. It's not getting meat. It's... Oh, what do we have here? What is this? Okay. So we know what was out by the farm was not a wolf. We know that much. Do we go back to the farm now? We don't need to talk to the commissar. I don't think there's anyone we... Okay. Is there anyone we need to call? Oh, I need to mail my letter to Gracie. Is that what I do in marine plots? Is that what I do in marine plots? I find a mailbox? I'm gonna kick myself if that's what I do. Oh my god. Seriously. Okay, let's look for a mailbox. Is there one here? No. Is there one in here? I don't want to just start wandering around because once you start walking down that long street, it gets long. I don't see one there. So let's start walking. I'm gonna look it up. So back in the 80s and 90s, we had these tip manuals that were hidden ink, and you had a special pen. And if you didn't want all of the hints at once, you would, you know, reveal the tips one by one with the marker. So you just didn't get the hint immediately. You could slowly reveal it to just to kind of spoon feed it to you. Because walkthroughs today are just like, do this, do this, do this. And maybe there are versions of walkthroughs like that. I should look for something like that for this game, because I have a feeling I'm going to need the walkthrough more often than I thought. I vowed I wasn't going to use a walkthrough, and here we are. Like, this is my third time? I already talked to Ubergrau. Yeah, there is a post office on Dienerstrasse. Leave the office and go to the Dienerstrasse on the other side of Marienplatz. Go to the post office and mail your letter to Grace. Where is Dienerstrasse? Okay, so I wasn't wrong. I'm just having a hard time finding this street. I feel a little vindicated. I just don't know how to find it. Is the name of the street really just Wienerstrasse? Oh, Weinstrasse. Okay, I thought it said Wienerstrasse at first. Yeah, I think this is Dienerstrasse. So let me see. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I could have sworn I clicked over everything. Like, look, there's nothing that says post office over it. I just, for some reason, didn't click on it.
What should I mail?
Is it this? I think I spent 20 minutes of this
Better mail
playthrough
that letter to Gracie.
figuring out how to mail this frickin' this letter. Wow, I can't talk. I'm so mad I can't talk. Yeah, I've been playing for an hour and I haven't done anything. I'll probably trim this because I'm not gonna make you guys watch me walk up and down that street 3 times. I hate editing, but that's ridiculous. Okay. What do I have to do? I'm leaving this town. I'm so annoyed. I'm sure I'll leave some of it in. Okay. What else do I have left to do? In Marienplatz. I'm just looking. Oh my god. There's still more for me to do on Dienerstrassen. Thank God. There's a hunting club here that I didn't have access to the first time because
There's more buildings down this way.
I didn't have the license.
Just more buildings down this way. Just more buildings down this way.
I feel like this is the hunting club. Oh, it says Dienerstrasse right there.
Just more buildings.
But for some reason, it's not opening it up for me. Why? 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 Is there something I haven't done? Is there something I haven't... Oh, there's something I haven't talked to with the attorney about. Good God. I need to talk to the attorney about the Hoftlodge? The Hoftlodge. The Hoftjagdlodge. But he didn't want to... Oh, okay. Alright. Well, I'll be back in a second. Oh, okay. Apparently, you have to hold this up in front of a mirror to find an address. And I didn't flip this over to find the address of the hunting lodge. Which you have to go back to the farmhouse and hold it up in front of the mirror. Now, I didn't have a walkthrough.
Koeniglitz A. Rich Hafjadlov, 54
Nailed it.
Strasse.
I didn't have a manual for this when I was 15. I just played it and beat it. So that means my brain was wired for these types of games in the 90s in a way that it's clearly no longer wired for. Because I didn't even turn that license over to see if there was information. So now I have an address. And now I can take that to Ubergrau and ask him.
I was hoping for a Mercedes.
Yeah. I had hoped this session my brain would have like made some sort of magical switch and I would have been like, oh, okay, I'm gonna remember how to play these games. Because the first time I tried, I failed miserably, so miserably that I re-recorded it. And I feel like this is not much better. I'm gonna have to do a lot of editing on this one. Alright, Ubergrow. Let's talk about die Königlich Bayerische Hofjagdlodge.
Have you ever heard of the Koeniglitz Bay Rich Hofjagdlodge?
Königlich Bayerische Hofjagdloge. No, sounds like a men's sport club.
What does the name translate to exactly?
Oh, the Royal Bavarian Hunting Lodge, more or less.
A hunting lodge, huh? Well.
Okay.
Well,
Now I have to walk down marine plots again, so I'll see you in a few seconds. Okay, so now we should be able to go in here. Ah, hooray! The inability to not interact with it before I know what it is the most frustrating part.
Entschuldige Sie bitte, aber das ist ein privater Club.
Oh.
Guten Tag. We get.
Oh God, you have mistakenly entered a private establishment.
This is the Koeniglitz Bay Rich Hofjagdlodge, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Do you have business here?
It's a private lodge, right? So I feel like he knows everyone who's a member. Can I not show him?
My name's Gabriel Knight. I'm an avid hunter. I was given your name by a friend.
Really? Tell me more.
Well, me and the boys back home, we're always out shooting them pesky animals. I thought I'd look you up while I was in town, get a few pointers.
Well, that warms my heart, but I'm afraid you were misled. This is a very exclusive club. We only accept members of very prominent German families.
You mentioned the terms of your membership. I am a member of a prominent German family.
Oh, and what family might that be?
Have you ever heard of the
My
Ritters?
grandfather was one of the Ritters of Rittersberg.
Ritter, I've heard of the name. Can you prove you're a direct descendant?
You're not gonna just take my word for it?
No. Do you have proof?
Do you want a medallion or a knife, or how about this?
That wouldn't impress this.
Okay, I guess can I show you my Schottenjäger medallion? Is this cool?
This guy wouldn't know anything about.
Yeah, I figured. How about my attorney letter?
That wouldn't impress this guy.
Oh, that's my manuscript.
That's all the time I'll...
Oh, gosh. Okay. Yeah.
I tell you, I am a Ritter of Rittersberg.
And I tell you, I need proof.
Okay, let me look at my stuff. Jeez, I got so much crap in my inventory. Which one of these things is... Is it this one? Oh my god, my computer's hanging. Okay, it's this one. Take a look at this, yo.
That wouldn't impress this guy.
Really? That's a letter from my attorney saying that I'm cool.
That's all the time I'll waste on you, Mr. Knight.
He won't take my dagger. He won't take my letter from my attorney. He won't take my Schottenjäger medallion. I guess I have to go back. I guess I have to go back to my attorney and ask for some more information. So I gotta walk back all the way back down Marine Plots. So I'll see you in a few seconds. Alright. I'm back. And I got a boo. I'm gonna go talk to Ubergraugen. Gimme.
Would you say the Ritter family tree is respectable?
Absolutely. The Ritters can trace Germanic roots back 1,000 years.
That's pretty good.
Do y'all have any paperwork on file that would prove that?
Yes, we had to supply a family tree for the title transfer. Would you like a copy?
Jawohl.
Please.
Frau Hogel, könnten Sie mir bitte eine Kopie von dem Familienstammbaum der Ritters für Herrn Knight machen? Schönen Dank.
I love her outfit.
Thanks.
Bitte schön, Herr Knight.
He's being so restrained compared to Gabriel Knight in the first game. Alright, I think that's it.
I don't have anything else.
Well,
Okay. See you in a few seconds. Alright. I'm going to get my papers ready. Because this guy gives me, like, no time to get them out. They should be the first thing in my inventory. Ah, right there. Let's take a look at them first.
The old family tree does go back a ways.
That is a nice, personalized file folder. Classy. Alright, Abu. You're going back over here. Alright. Hi. I'm back.
hi.
You again?
Yeah.
What is it now?
I skipped
Tell
over
you,
the
I am
taxidermist
a
thing.
ritter of rit-
I thought I clicked the, Here you go.
Here you go.
I see. Well, I must congratulate you. I had no idea. Your family owns Schloss Ritte in
Yeah,
Rittersberg?
yeah.
Why, yes. Yes, we do.
Well, I'm sorry if I have been rude. For an American of your type, well, I bow to your lineage, Herr Knight.
Think nothing of it, old man. When do we get started?
It's Xavier, sir, and I'm afraid we don't. Having the proper papers is only the beginning. You must still be invited to join by a current member.
Wait a minute. You told me you wanted a family tree, and I got you one. I don't appreciate being strung along like some poor relation.
Oh, calm down, Gabriel.
But over here. Xavier,
Turned into a real Karen.
are you bullying our guest?
Entschuldige Sie bitte die Unterbrechung, aber er besteht darauf, mit Ihnen zu sprechen. Er gehört zur Ritters Family von Rittersberg.
You are a member of the Ritter family? Of Rittersberg, Bavaria?
Yes. What used to be Bavaria, anyway?
Well, it will always be Bavaria to us. Might I see those papers?
It's still Bavaria. Like, it's still known as Bavaria.
I see. Well, you must tell me all about how you ended up in America, Herr Ritter. And about your hunting there. You are a hunter, are you not?
It's Knight now. Gabriel Knight. And yeah, I hunt. Absolutely.
Very good.
Just
Gabriel Knight. Gabriel, like the angel. Join us. My name is von Glover. Baron Friedrich von Glover.
But Baron,
Herr Knight is right. We mustn't be so stuffy. I'm formally inviting him. Come. Meet my friends. Chin up, Saver. That's a good man.
like, is there something? I mean, I guess my German history is pretty bad. Is there something about Bavaria I don't know?
Ich bitte um Entschuldigung, ich habe wirklich keine Ahnung, warum.
We'll leave a comment.
Gentlemen, I'd like you to meet Herr Knight. Herr Knight is a hunting enthusiast from America. He'll be joining us for a
Klingman's
while
face.
as my guest.
I'll look it
He'll
up
give us
actually.
a chance to stimulate our language skills and perhaps our brains as well, no? Let me introduce you. Herr Knight, this is Baron von Zell. Herr Dr. Klingman.
We've met.
I'll be darned. Small world, hey, Doc?
The distinguished gentleman at the bar is Herr von Eigner.
A pleasure, Herr Knight.
Next to him, Herr Hanneman.
Guten Abend.
English Herr Hanneman. We want to be hospitable. Herr Hanneman is a politician, and they always try to get away with things. You must be firm.
Don't forget about me.
And this is our Herr Price.
I'm by far the best of the group. Very interesting. Herr Knight.
This guy looks like a German Simon Pegg.
Well, it's nice to meet all of you. Hopefully we'll be hunting together soon.
That sounds so physical. Right now, there are more relaxing activities, like drinking beer, right, huh?
Good idea. Shall we? Pour Herr Knight some beer, Hanneman. Or perhaps you would care for wine instead.
Beer is fine.
And he drinks beer too. It's wunderbar.
Tut mir leid, Sie zu unterbrechen, Herr Baron. Aber ich muss leider gehen.
You may go if you wish, Gar.
Wow. What's up?
I should leave too, Baron. I have work. Good night to you all.
Are these all the weirdos that subscribe to his theory?
My God, I never thought I'd see the day when two good Germans walk out on 2 full mugs of Weizenbier.
Well, you have your vices, and I have mine. I'm afraid to say so, gentlemen, but I have an appointment in a few minutes. Baron, my lord and master, good night to you. Good night. I am intrigued.
Please put some pigment on this man's lips.
I must apologize, Her Knight.
I am begging. This guy's
Apparently,
lips
this is not the best evening for a new arrival.
got a nice pink
You've been very
pink
kind.
tint to his lips.
Kind of tuck it out myself, actually. Perhaps I could come by tomorrow.
Oh, please do. We normally meet here in the evening, but you may come here anytime you wish. I'll inform Xavier.
I ship it. Sorry, just adjusting my nose
Take
ring.
my card.
Looks
has
like
my
I'm
whole
picking my
address.
nose.
Care to chat?
Sometimes it goes whoop, like sideways into my nose.
Good night. Gentlemen?
Gute Nacht tonight. Schlaf gut.
Oh, I will. Sleep good. Whoa.
Also.
Yep, I'm the gentlemen. Begeht.
I think that's the end of chapter 2. 1. Okay, so I'll call it there. Well, first I'm gonna save it. Oh no. Okay, well we'll watch this because I don't have a chance to save it.
I will if this doesn't work out. There's still a couple of months before they close applications.
She's talking about her
No,
PhD.
I don't know that yet. Mom, will you please speak English? I'm not a sales clerk. I don't know what you should tell him. Just tell him that I'm gonna be here a while longer. I'm not ready for that yet. I have to go, Mom. I have to go. I'll call you later. Love you. Bye. Sorry.
Oh, that's all right. I just love Blake Backlash, don't you?
He's something, all right.
Oh, he's so masculine and so handsome and, well, sexy. It
Grace is
just
like,
about
ugh,
took my
yuck.
breath away when he seduced that female sidekick of his.
Oh, she's like,
What is
yuck.
her name?
Fujitsu.
That's right, Fuji, he called her. You have
He
read
calls
the
her
book.
Gracie.
That'll be $24.50.
She's like, yeah, no, that
She
character is
just
based on me.
melted, didn't she? Fuji, I mean. They just don't make men like that anymore.
You would think so, wouldn't you?
Is it true that the author owns this bookstore?
That's what they tell me.
Of course, he must be awfully busy. Say, is there a good time when I might stop by? You know, if I wanted to get a look at him?
I wouldn't if I were you. He's awfully shy. It's his face. There was an accident.
Oh.
A terrible accident.
I love Grace.
Oh. Thank you.
Gracie, something's come up. I'm on a new case. Too bad you're not here to help, but Gerda can handle any research I need. I know I have a lot to decide, but that and the new book are going to have to wait. I have a feeling this is important.
Gerda. I don't think so.
The acting. I feel like wouldn't a castle have like a bell or something? Something more. A castle is like, you're never gonna hear that.
I need to see Gabriel, please.
I'm sorry, her knight's not here.
He's great.
You must be Grace. I think we spoke on the phone.
Uh-huh. When is Gabriel due back?
I don't know. He's gone for some time. Maybe you would like to stay at the castle and wait for him?
I don't have much choice, do I?
Grace, why are you so hostile? Okay, so she was a little hostile about... She was a little chilly when Gabriel fell in love with another woman in the first game.
Ich hab nicht gewusst, dass einer hier
But
ist.
she wasn't this
Ich bin hier für die
hostile.
Kamina fertig machen.
Yeah, it's okay. Fangen Sie ruhig an.
Oh, she speaks German. But she doesn't speak Japanese? Or at least her Japanese is rusty when her mom was trying to speak it with her. Okay, so now I'm gonna save it. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it there, and we'll pick up on where Grace starts on the next video. I doubt my brain is going to adapt to adventure games, so I'm probably gonna have to keep using a walkthrough to some extent, but I'll see if I can find a walkthrough that like meters out the hints instead of just straight up gives them to me, because that's not fun for me. I want to feel like I'm doing something. Instead of just going step by step through a walkthrough. And also, I feel like the times I was stuck, I was really close, but I was either just not clicking on the right place, or I just hadn't done one thing before I needed to do the other, which is really frustrating. So, but still, I'm having a fun time. And I do remember this game fondly, although I don't really remember anything about it at all. Like, I didn't even remember that Grace was a playable character in this game. So we'll see. Maybe I will change my mind completely about this game. Alright, well, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around for me walking up and down marine plots for a million times. I cut it out so you won't have seen that. And I really appreciate it. If you could like the video, that'd be great. But no pressure. Do whatever you want. Alright, see you next video.